Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, why I sound like that? Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to grow your hair in a week. I'm just kidding. Today I am going to show you how I got this glowy look. And also answer some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. I just want to say thank you so much to those who are helping me out with those questions because it really helps me flow through these videos. And yeah, I hope everyone's 2021 is starting off amazing, and I'm sending you guys all the love, all the good vibes, all the positive energy your way, praying for everybody. And if you want to see how you do this glowy look and also get to know me a little bit better, then please keep watching. I am going to be answering a few questions that you guys have for me, and I put these up to help me kind of flow through these videos, to help me kind of get the nerves out and have a conversation with you guys so you guys could get to know a little bit about me. So to start, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm going to be putting the concealer on my eyelids. I did my eyebrows already off camera. I'm gonna do my eyes first today just because I don't want to have my foundation on my base if I'm gonna have fallout from these shadows. And I don't know if I'm gonna have fallout from these shadows because I haven't used the palette, but just in case. Finally got some. Okay, so I'm going to start putting this on my eye. Let me zoom in a little closer. Just gonna put this as my base. This does look a little crazy right now, but hopefully this look comes out. I have it like envisioned in my head how I want it, but whether or not it's gonna come out like that, I don't know. Alright, so I am going to put a little powder on it just to set it so the eyeshadow does not get patchy when I put it on. Just a little bit of translucent powder. Got these Harry Potter wand brushes last year for Christmas. Was it last year? Was it like 2 years ago? Thank you, Ivy. Okay, before I start my eyes, let me get our first question. First question is, do I prefer Titanic or The Notebook? It's been a very, very long time since I've seen either of those movies. I'm gonna go with Titanic because I don't remember The Notebook. I think that was, see, I don't even remember The Notebook. Maybe I gotta rewatch them. But I do love Titanic, and I remember Titanic. And we all know there was room on that door for both of them. She was like, Jack, wake up. Is that Lion King? Am I thinking Lion King? Dad, wake up, Dad.
I gotta get up. Jack, Dad.
Look at me trying to do my acting scenes. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Titanic. I talk a lot with my hands. Do you guys notice that? I'm like, I wonder if I always do that or if I just do that when I'm filming. I'm not sure. I am going to start with this color right here. Just put that as a transitions. Put that as a transitions shade. Why can't I say that? Transition shade. We'll see. We'll start with that. Do you guys agree that there was room on that door? So I'm just, my lips are super shiny right here. I'm just going to put this right here in the crease in circular motions. I think I'm gonna put like the darker colors and then a little spotlight in the middle. So next I'm gonna go in, we're just gonna go for it and go with this color right here. How many of you guys watched The Mandalorian? That show is so good. I'm going to just place the shadow right here and right here. I'm just patting it in right now. I'm not blending it. Just to kind of mark where I want the spotlight to come. I kind of want it like directly above my eyeball. Kind of went a little bit too close on the inside right here. So the next question, which store would you choose to max out your credit card? A store I would want to max out my credit card. I think like maybe like a Macy's or like Nordstrom, where you could get like shoes, makeup, clothes, chocolate. They got those, what are they called? Frago or something. Frago mint. You know what I'm talking about, the chocolate that they have there. Just blending it a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the first shade that we used and just blend this out right here. You know what I'm scared of at the mall? Those people by the straighteners. They got me one time. I was at a shopping mall and I can't do two things. Well, I could, but okay, I'm gonna try. I was at a shopping mall and you know those people with the straighteners, they're like, you, what do you do with your hair? Do you straighten your hair? Or they'll be like, oh, I love your hair, what do you put in it? Or like, you know what I'm talking about? Try to sell you those straighteners. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm just cruising, I'm window shopping today. So let me see what's up with this straightener. And I shouldn't have done it. So I let them do it. Well, I let this lady do it. And should I bring this out? Y'all, I can't even tell one story. I am walking and the lady's like, can I straighten your hair, show you the straightener? And I was like, sure. Blend and blend and blend the green that I just put down. All right, so it's gonna take me the whole video to try to tell the story. So I sit down and she grabs a piece of my hair and she's straightening it. I'm just chilling right there and she's done. And I touch my hair and it's the softest, most straightest piece of hair ever. Okay, I was mesmerized by it. Super nice, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have her do my entire head. But I didn't. And thank the Lord Jesus that I didn't, because after I washed my hair, it was permanently straight. Okay, so I got all this wavy curly hair and I just had this one little piece of straight hair. It would not go back to curl. I don't know what that straightener did to me, but imagine, I always think, imagine if I told her to do my whole head. I would have had like crazy hair after that experience. So I'm sharing that experience with you guys. If you see those people, you gotta be, what do you do with your hair? Nothing. You know what I mean? Unless you want straight hair, that was the straightener for you, okay? Permanently straight hair, that's what I mean. The question is, what is your go-to makeup look? My go-to makeup look? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I really like that, kind of like the 90s matte look, but not so matte and with some highlight. So just like use my bronzer for my eyeshadow that day. We're just blending our life away. I feel like I need some color right here to connect it. So I'm gonna grab the tiniest boop to connect it a little bit right here in the crease. I was actually scared to do an eye like this because I actually only do like that go-to makeup look and just add like glitter or something. But right now this is not really something I usually do, but I thought it'd be fun to do something that's not a neutral, which is my favorite. That will be a little different today. The next question. The next question is, what is your ooh, I almost broke my whole table. What is my favorite quote? My favorite quote is, I don't know. No, I don't know if I have a favorite quote, but I'm gonna go with my most recent favorite Bible verse, and that has a little story to it. So before I start, I think I'm gonna go in with this in the middle, this gold, and maybe a little bit of these two in the center. I'm gonna put a little glitter glue on the center. Just gonna pat it in the center. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit high. My favorite Bible verse is currently Psalms 92 verse 12, which is, look at this gold. Ooh. We're gonna blend it out, don't worry, we're gonna blend it out. So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna blend this right here and this right here. So the first part of Psalms 92 verse 12 is, the righteous will flourish like a palm tree. It's one of my favorites because it came to me, you think I should bring the gold a little bit more this way? Can you imagine talking to me like in real life while I'm trying to do my makeup? Like, what am I saying? So the righteous will flourish like a palm tree, and that verse is my favorite because it came to me in a time when, me flipping my hair, I whip my hair back and forth. Shh, let me get myself together. It came to me in a time when I was struggling, and during this time I was listening to Joel Osteen a lot on the radio, or when I just needed to hear something uplifting. And on this one particular day where I was just having it really rough, he was speaking about like encouragement and like how to get through, the battle that you're facing or your problems. And he was saying how, we're gonna have a little chat. He was saying how palm trees and like hurricanes or storms, how they get stronger, how they bend, and they could even bend all the way to the ground, but they never snap. And even after the storm, they come back up and they come back stronger from that hurricane. They grow that resistance. And after he was explaining how palm trees get stronger after the storm, he said that verse, Psalms 92. He said the godly will flourish like palm trees. And later that day, I opened the Bible, and that was the exact verse that that I read. I don't know, I took it, God was speaking to me that entire day. And yeah, it's not a quote, but it is my favorite verse. And I was even thinking like of getting a tattoo, but instead because I didn't, I got a Pandora charm of it. So let me show you my charm. So yeah, that's my one little Pandora charm. I felt like I needed to get it because it was a reminder that I'm gonna be stronger after the storm. And maybe one day I will get a tattoo. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just keep adding charms, whenever I have a whole moment. I'm gonna spend a whole year doing this eyeball talking to you guys. So let me just fix the gold and blend a little bit more, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is where we are right now. I just wanted to show you using this green in the corner to blend the gold and the dark green together. Okay, so that's what we have right now. The trick is actually blending your arm off. Just blend and blend and blend. So this is the eye up close so far. Does one of them look brighter to you? I'm also gonna put a little gray color right here. Barely tap it. I'm just gonna clean before we start. So I'm gonna be using this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty and this Yate Hydrating Primer. They're both hydrating. Down the neck. More lip oil. Gotta keep your lips hydrated. I go in with the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation with sunscreen. That's a really long name, but this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put some foundation on my hand. I should read a question. How have you been? That was very nice. How have I been? I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. That was very nice of you to ask. How are you doing? How are you all doing? I am doing great. Looking forward to creating more this year. I hope everybody else is doing good as well. I really like this foundation. It smells like the Born This Way foundation, and it kind of feels like it too. Also, side note, you come down with your foundation so you won't be like, you know, a different color from here to here. Anyway, I went to Target today and I got some goodies, which is what I'm gonna use next. I'm gonna use the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Oh, let me just grab my mirror because I won't be like. Just gonna put a little bit right here. I don't remember the last time I used this concealer. I'm gonna use the sponge to blend it out. It's drying real quick on me. That looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna stop there and I'm going to set my face with some powder all over my face. So what I'm gonna do next is put a little bronzer, a little blush, and a little highlight, and then we're gonna go back to our eye. So I'm gonna go in with Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion Tour Palette. I love this palette, so it's gonna take me a minute to stray away from it. We're gonna start with some bronzer, some Hoola. We're gonna bronze away, give us some color back. The next question is, what other types of projects will you be bringing to your channel? So when I first started, like a month or two ago, it was just to kind of put myself out there, get myself out. I felt like I was, sorry, you see, it's hard to do your makeup and time. So when I first started my channel, I mean, and even now, it's a way to just put myself out there and do something. I kind of wanted to do it for a long time, but never really had the courage to do it. And I think last year was kind of a time where I was like, okay, let me push myself to do it. And honestly, it's still hard. It's still challenging, you know, to put myself out there and kind of just go for it, is the word. Since, you know, I'm flourishing like a palm tree, I decided to just put myself out there and see what happens, see what comes back in return. And so far I've been loving it, and I don't know, it's kind of exciting just to get to talk to you guys, whether it's on Instagram or through, you know, the comments here on YouTube, just to kind of, oh, you see, I'm like nervous talking about it. I don't know. Anyway, that wasn't even the question. The question was, you know, I gotta reread it. What other types of projects will you be bringing to your channel? So yeah, so I guess what I was trying to say is when I started, it was just a way to put myself out there, and it was, I always wanted to do makeup, but I thought I'm kind of more than just that. I'm all kinds of things, which is why it's All Things Oh Marie. It's all things about me and my life. So I do like makeup, but I also like being goofy, and I like doing the challenges and cooking and, you know, kind of doing things that, I don't know, more than just makeup, I guess. So other things that are coming, I don't know, it could be anything and everything. I do have a fun, see, I'm stopping. I do have a fun board game that I want to do. And it's also kind of hard because of COVID. You got to get like really creative. Like I can't just go out there and just, you know, play a board game with my friends or do things like that. Or even, you know, with my family, you know, that's even hard to do because of COVID. So I think right now it's just a really interesting time to get creative. And you know, when you see people on YouTube, you kind of feel like that's an easy job, or like it's easy to just sit down and film yourself, and it's not. It's really not. And to anyone who started a YouTube channel or is even doing something outside the box, I just want to say keep going. And I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of me. And just go for it, honestly. Yeah, so what you're gonna see is I'm just gonna be going for it and kind of just trying all kinds of things and just talking to you guys, and yeah. Alright, so we are nice and bronzed. Now I'm gonna add some blush. I'm gonna be getting all kinds of emotional on this look over here. Thank you for the questions, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me to talk through this video or any video whenever I ask you guys for your opinion or questions or anything. I really appreciate it because it really helps me talk through these videos, and it's nice to know what people want to know about me. You know what I mean? Next, I'm gonna do my under eye before I put the highlight. We're gonna go back with our little Grogu palette. This one right here, the little froggy one. I'm gonna put that in my lower lash. I hope you guys like that I'm doing different things. I really enjoy doing makeup, but I feel like I want something more to add to it. You know what I mean? I actually think I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of the dark one right here, blend it up to connect it. The tiniest bit of this transition color and put it right under the colors we just put on the lower lash line, just to blend them together. Also, on that note, let me know what kind of videos you guys like from me. Are there some that you enjoy more? Are there some that I haven't tried yet? Let me know in the comments below, please, and thank you. I just got this line and lash adhesive eyeliner from Allure. It's supposed to be an eyeliner and a glue for your lashes all in one. So we're gonna test it out. Yeah, I need to work on my YouTube's hand skills over here. And it is a felt tip. I'm just gonna put it on kind of from the gold and to the edge. Actually, I should get my lashes first. I have some lashes in here. Thank you, Violet, for this little case. Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha. Are those them? I think that's what I'm using. Okay, let's try out this eyeliner. I hope I don't mess up, because eyeliner could mess up your whole eye or mess up your whole eye. At least this is like the glue. Also, I'm not that great at eyeliner, so I'm doing all kinds of things right now. I'm hoping that's enough. Yeah, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put mascara. I'm just gonna put a light coat. The moment of truth. Let's see if this liner works. I'll give my lash a little bend. Let's see if this works now. It did, it worked. Alright, so for me, I think it works. You could try it out. Okay, we're back and they are on. Putting brown in my waterline. and some on the lower lash line. I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on the lower lash. The question is, how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? That's a good question. I'm going to guess, because I don't remember. I'm gonna guess 7 or 8. I do remember falling off my bike. I do remember learning how to ride a bike, but I don't remember how old I was. I remember riding my bike when I was maybe in like 4th grade maybe. And I'm going to grab this, but it has a little bit of gold in it. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. I remember riding my bike one time outside by myself, and here I go again trying to tell a story. I was riding my bike outside and I must have been going fast because there's like a crack in between. So there was a crack in the cement, and I hit that crack and I flew off the front, like flipped over the front of my bike, and the handlebars like cut off my breathing. I flipped over and I was just laying on the grass trying to catch my breath, but nobody was outside. I was by myself, so I just had to collect myself and my breathing. And yeah, that's when I fell off my bike. Have I even answering? Yeah, I did answer the question. I'm like answering these questions with like a whole background or like an extra story to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlight. I'm using the Ofra palette. Let me show you how beautiful it is. These first two are probably my favorite. This one kind of has like a blue purple shift in it. We're gonna go in with some Wet n Wild cucumber. Today's lip combo is going to be Morphe Coffee and Kissy, my favorite lip liner, and I go in with a gloss today by Live Glam, and it's called Plain Jane. So to go back to the question, I'm definitely a night owl unless we're waking up and going to the beach, which I'm not doing here in Chicago. I'm just gonna fill my whole lip in with it. Little gloss. A little bit more gloss. I'm gonna go in with the So Juicy. Oh, it's kind of minty. Alright guys, this is the final look. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Let me zoom you in. I think it came out super cute. Thank you again for those who participated in my Instagram Ask You Questions. Again, I really appreciate it. It really helps me kind of talk through these videos and connect with you guys, letting you guys get to know me, because that's what I want from these videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment on what you'd like to see me do next. A like if you like this video. And so yeah, thank you so much. I had so much fun doing it, and yeah, the trick to any smoky eye is to blend, 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 blend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I hope you really enjoyed this look and our time together. I'll see you in my next video.